What's up, guys? It's Missy. I'm back with another SimCity Build It video. Today we're going to be doing a low-level Contest of Mayors walkthrough for the City Star. For those of you guys who have not yet subscribed to the channel, make sure you do so. We recently hit about 2,700 subscribers, so we're getting really close to 3,000. Anytime you can comment, like, or share my videos, it is much appreciated to kind of get the algorithm up and get my name out there. That's really all I ask from, the people that follow my channel, that I give help. I don't ask for money for training or anything. It's just getting my stuff out there is all. So, if you want me to grade your week, you will need to submit an album to me with Google Photos. I do have videos explaining how you can set that up and all that. It's going to be in the Contest of Mayors training playlist. I went through the channel and I've organized all the playlists. I also went through the high-level Contest of Mayors guide and put value ranges on all of the tasks and made some corrections to the production guide. Okay, so for those of you guys who are interested in all that, be sure to check that out. You can join us on Facebook at SimCity Build It MissyAnneTTVYT. We have a page and a group. Hit like on the page and join on the group. Let's go ahead and get started. This player is a level 24 player. They are obviously not playing high-level comm, they're playing low-level comm, right? Camping. No experience bar remaining. So no upgrades at all would be able to be done. We're going to go through and do a task assessment. For high-level players, or low-level players, sorry, I did 2 high-level walkthroughs this morning. For low-level players, productions and factory productions are considered premium, okay? Now, a high premium assignment is an assignment that can be worth over 3,000 points. Premium can be worth up to 3,000. Non-premium cannot be worth 3,000. Main assignment is an assignment in your list worth 2,000 points or higher. Rotatable is an assignment in your list that is below 2,000 points. A no-touch would be something like a monster below 2,000 points. And last resort rotatables include coins at any value, and then repair and keys at the value of 1,200. And then obviously, like a epic task or something that is of low value. You want to be cautious when you rotate those, as they usually come back repeatedly, 3-4 rotations. And with low-level players with only one map unlocked, you have to be very careful, because you guys can hit a timer, fail a streak, and cause nothing but problems. All right, so the first one is a premium spatulas in the streaks at rotatable value. Then we have a premium main limited time, meaning can only be done during war on the monster, war deliveries. We are in lightning wars, so that won't be a problem. Then we have a high premium Old Town upgrade. Okay, now this one is not at its highest value point, so we likely will not cancel, as it would just open up the possibility of it coming back worth more points. Then we have a main design challenge. Now, this one we usually try not to cancel, but it is at its highest value point. The only issue is that it could come back as a submit design challenge for 2,500. So it really sucks that this list is already starting off with 2 main assignments that are over 2,000 points that cannot be done. But out of the 2, we would cancel the design challenge, okay? Then we have a sugar that would normally be, something that we would try not to do, but at its value, it will likely need done. So this list is already looking like shit, honestly. This is not a good thing. The first obvious choice is going to be that war delivery, but let's finish the task assessment. Now we have a non-premium rotatable on the epic, which is limited time once it begins. It's also limited. Being said, once you run out of houses, you can't do them anymore until you upgrade. Now we have a last resort rotatable on the non-premium keys, last resort rotatable non-premium coins, rotatable launch specific war attack, and that's non-premium. Then we have a premium rotatable VU, non-premium no-touch monster, premium rotatable London, premium rotatable glue, but will likely not be done given its value, and it's holding the only 800 point task in the list at the moment. Okay, first one's going to be war deliveries. Now he gets an 800 grass. So there's the other 800 point task, but not a good sign. Okay, so at this point, I would just cancel, honestly. 3 of his tasks are at high value. No, we don't know how this week's going to treat us, but we really can't afford to lower our average consistently. Given how many assignments are here that cannot be done at main task, does it really make sense to sit here and try to figure out if we're going to get upgrades or not? You know, I mean, at this point, we need to open something up. So I would just cancel the design challenge, but he didn't do that. He went with the London delivery. Then he went with VU. Now he gets repair for 2,000. 2,000 watches. 1,600 repair over the wood, I'm assuming because he has something prepped. So he's 6 assignments in, and he's barely holding a 1K average. Should have just canceled. Okay. Obviously going to do the metal. Then wood. Plastic. Okay. Why? You need to cancel. I mean, look at what's happening. You're just getting garbage. Oh my god, this is terrible. Oh. Okay. What? No. Okay, look. First off, now you got big problems. Let's go back to the beginning. You should have canceled the design challenge. Because now you're in a position where you have all high-valued upgrades as main tasks. They all are causing problems. The sugar needs done, obviously, at that value. Doesn't really make sense to... For heaven's sakes, this is terrible. This is just terrible. What are you doing? Okay, stop. Look at your list. Look. Glue is garbage value. Whatever. Fine, rotate it, who cares? I mean, that's not even the point here. Monster, cross off. Coins, keys, crossed off. Epic, not even a good option or doorway. Sugar needs done at that value. Design challenge is holding a main task spot. Then we have Old Town. Then we have regular residential. We have Latin. You're only 12 assignments in. You have 4 tasks at main task or higher value. I mean, ouch. A 2,000 point assignment sitting in your list is not the same as 2,400 sitting in your list. It's a lot worse to have a 2,400 sitting in your list than a 2,000, trust me. In other words, you can rotate the glue, you can rotate the grass, you can rotate all these 1,000 point assignments, and at the end of it all, you're not getting anywhere. You're not opening up any better opportunity. You don't have, even if you did get a 3,000 point task here and there, too many doorways are blocked, and you're running out of time to cancel them. Okay, and by the time you get around to canceling them, your score is going to be so freaking garbage that it's not even going to matter. The biggest mistakes that people usually make, honestly, are within the first, I want to say, 15 assignments. Usually, that's where the biggest mistakes are made. It's either between the time, for high-level players, it's usually when they transition, when their main tasks are gone and they're supposed to go to their high premiums. But for low-level players, it's usually something like this, knowing when to cancel. Normally, we don't cancel at the very start of the contest, but in that case, given that there was no other doorways, did it really make sense to lower your average consistently just to find out if you're going to get more garbage? Not really. You know, not when everything was so high in value and taking up everything in your list. Doesn't make sense. So now he's in a position where he's got 2 800 point tasks and all this garbage that needs canceled. 1,900 on bricks, so still not quite holding his 2K average. Now he gets a 1,500 on plastic. cancels the Latin, gets a 2,000 VU, 3,000 Tokyo. Why? Okay. 20 assignments in. Barely holding a 1K average. Yeah. You know, at this point, you'd be better off just, like I said, think about it like this, okay? When you do a cancellation, if you're trying to hold a 2K average, what that means is you need 2 3,000 point assignments to combat one cancellation, right? Because you have to make up for the 2,000 points. So you need 2 3K tasks to make up for one canceled assignment. Now, in your situation, you would have been better off canceling 2 or even 3 times than doing this and inevitably having to cancel anyways. Repair, veggies. Now at this point, what I don't understand is this player has already decided that they're going to continue on with no more cancellations. Because once you exceed the 20 to 25 assignments in, it doesn't make sense to cancel because you're too close to the streaks. So I would have canceled. 2,400 epic, 3,000 war card. Now he gets another 3,000 tasks. So now he's exactly 25 assignments in, 3,000, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is terrible. Never ended up doing the sugar, mind you. What are you doing? Is this a joke? Are you messing with me? You guys, if your week is this shitty, why do you guys not come to me for help? I don't understand that. I mean, that's kind of what the whole point in training is for. You know, like, if you're on your own, you're on your own. I can grade your week. But if stuff goes like this, it doesn't really make sense to bunk your whole week over something like this. You know? Wow. So basically, this person's in a position where they went to their last resort rotatables with a garbage score. They never ended up prepping that sugar. They... Oh, okay. Epic. Okay, and seeds. Repair. You know, at this point, you'd have been better off just doing the damn streaks. Even early on, at this point, how terrible this is just horrendous. Cargo. London. So, let's see here. 1,600 epic again. There's his other stupid upgrade at 3,000. What exactly are you trying to secure here? Factories? I mean, doesn't make sense to drop... epic? Really? Why? Keys would have been better. At least Keys comes back and has a chance of being worth 2,000 points. But Epic you've done how many times? And you're going to be on a timer? I mean, that doesn't even make sense. Paris, Common, London, Cargo, Rear War Attack, London, Tokyo. You're spending way too much cash on a bunk week. I hope you win, because this is bad. Oh my god. Repair again. No, nice. Nice. Epic for 40. Epic for 60. Hold up. Hold up. Let me go back and count through these. Streak 1, Task 1, Task 2, Task 3, 4, Task 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was bad. That was rough. Yeah. Okay, so let's go back here for just a second. I want to explain this to you one more time, because this doesn't normally happen. Looking at your list, the start of your list, the reason that you guys do your task assessments, okay, is so that you can run your storyline. Now, if you have not seen the storyline video, I highly recommend that you watch it. It's going to be 90% of how you make your choices moving forward. If you just simply look at your list, it's not going to be enough. You have to follow a storyline. So starting at the beginning of his week, starting his storyline, he's got a 3,000 word delivery. Okay, great, fantastic. Now he's got two assignments at main task or higher value, right? So 2,400 points, one of which we would not cancel because it's not at its highest value point. We wouldn't want to cancel it and have it come back for 3,600 points. The design challenge is normally one that we try not to cancel because of its high algorithm. However, the worst case scenario is that it comes back for a whopping 100 points, right? It's already at its highest value point. So it's either going to come back for equal value, which basically no harm, no foul in a sense, besides a canceled assignment. Or it comes back as a submit design challenge for 2,500 points. That being said, that means that that would be the one that we would cancel. Now the sugar being at 1720 needs prepped, but obviously at this point he has feed prepped and we're not going to prep sugar just yet. Does his word deliveries and gets an 800 point grass assignment. Now, at this point, what would you do? Think about it. Grass is too low, doesn't make sense. Not going to cancel Old Town. Cancel design. Wipe out all the feed and do sugar. Do the epic task. Not going to rotate the coins or keys. Okay? So the only other option is to what? Rotate in his premiums. Why? What reason would we have to do that? To cancel? Well, we're in a position where we need to cancel now. If he rotates in all of these high-valued upgrades now, being how he has all low-valued assignments in his list, does that really make sense? Because now what's going to happen, he's going to rotate in all these high-valued upgrades, if that is what's going to happen. And he's not going to be able to cancel. He's not going to want to cancel them all because he'll take too much of a hit on his score. Not to mention the hit he's taking on his score by doing it. It's not like when you have, one upgrade roll in and then you try to test the waters and see if you can get another, if the game's just going to give it right back to you. That's a whole different thing. This, they're already there. So looking at your list as a whole, you have 2 main tasks and then you have low premiums. If I was a high-level player, let's just erase the fact that he's a level 24 player. That is a technique that I would use to get an upgrade. You don't want them right now, right? So the whole idea is that we don't want to lower our average even further before we test the water, see if it's going to come back. If they come back, they're going to come back anyway. Might as well do the cancellation now, right? So the 2,400 design. He didn't do that. He rotated his low premium. Then he got a 1620 on wood, rotated another low premium, got a repair, watches, and then he gets repair for 1,600. Now we know repair is going to be there, right? Okay, now he gets metal, wood, plastic, and another main upgrade. At any one of these points, he could have canceled. He's 9 assignments in. Didn't get any upgrades. but he never canceled one of those. It being at the start of your week, you can't afford that. Not when you have sugar there as well for, $1,700.